Okay, so I'm recording this off of this last fall's course in Canvas, and I'm looking at this as a student. So what are you going to do each week? Well, we need the landing page for the course portal is right here, and there's three ways. There's three. First off, I've got my announcements here, and you can see this. I'm doing this right after week 10 or during week 10 in November 2019. And then most of this happens here in the module. So there's three ways to get to the modules. You click on that link, this course modules button, and this module is here. I honestly use that modules button more often than not. I'm going to click on this, and you're going to see a lot more stuff here than what you're going to see in your course because I got more of the course set up. So let me collapse these and see how, if I don't collapse those, all those weeks are spread out, and as the semester goes along, it can get pretty long. So I think I'll do that. I guess the last time I was in this course as a student, I had these all opened up. So give me a second here. Just clicking on that triangle to collapse them, and that's a new one that's not available. Yeah, okay. So what you're going to see is week 0. And of course, that's the home page. It takes you back place with a big green module. And there's just things to do. I've got a list of things that'll speed you along, that'll help you out. Go read the course description that talks about how you're graded. There's links to the due date and a bunch of stuff. There's also the links to the semester outline, but I have that here in Canvas also. I'm going to change this for you folks this semester. There's basically, you want to change your setup, your notifications. See this inbox over here, instead of having separate email, we can do this all through Canvas. If you set up so let me see, if I click on my account, see that notifications? Yeah, because I'm in there as a student. I'm not a real student here, but there's all kinds of, well, let me do this. I don't think I'm going to show anything. Yeah, so if I do, here you go. So you're going to get this screen, and I'm pretty sure it looks very similar. X means you're not going to get any notification. A check means you're going to get a notification of it. Now, I think you can set up your cell phone for this. I don't link my cell phone to my CTV accounts, so I prefer to use email. But I think you can do a text notification. I say that, and then I don't see that option. But maybe that's because I haven't linked my phone to it. I know you can in Canvas. Email addresses must be here. We can set this up. I'm not sure. Notice that we got all my different email addresses. Wow. I also think they do in a .bsc one. Oh, well, anyways. So let's see here. So this is how you set that up. If you don't set up this notification, so discussions, whether or not you have the discussion forums notification, I don't. I have those turned off. There's a way to get inbox notifications, though, and now I don't know how I did that. I suspect it's the conversations. I suspect they call it inbox conversations, though I don't know that for sure. Still learning all the intricacies of this site. Okay, so let's come back. Let me come back and look at I'm going to come back in as a student, and we'll show what else to do. So that's the notification area. Get that set up. Let's see. I'm going to pause my record. So here I'm back in as a student. So modules, and what you're going to see is that I have, check all this stuff out. You don't need there's an introductions forum. You can just post something about yourself. I won't click here because there's other students posts here, and just try to stay FERPA compliant. But you'll see mine. You'll see my example, and then if you want to schedule some time with me, some live time, you click on that link there, and that'll take you out to, let's see if it works for you. This is set more. It works. I could do this in Canvas, but because I also teach online high school classes, and I want to share my times, I only get so much time that I can make available, I use set more. And as you can see, I'm on a very slow internet connection here. That's another whole story. Let's see if it loads. I'll come back to Canvas and we'll see if this loads. But you can schedule a time here. And if here we go, now it's loading. Come on. The joys of rural living. Let's see if this loads. This is looking more promising. I do use Zoom. It's an online meeting software. Works really well. We share screens. We can do math on the screen. That's the point, to help with the math. Before you ever meet with me, make sure you run this Zoom test. This will make sure your browser is all set up and configured. Sometimes if you're a dual enrollment student, your school will have your Chromebook locked down, so you got to make sure your IT lets you do that. If your personal device, that probably isn't the case. But what you're going to do is click on that, and then you'll see the times that I'm available. Like for today, I must be booked up in the afternoon. You click on that, you just click on that, and put in your name and your email address and whatever you can say. Say, I need some help with confidence intervals. That's what I'm working on right now. So that's the kind of thing. And then continue, and I'll get an email and you'll get an email. And then if you want to delete it, you can come back and delete it. I'm pretty sure you can. You might have to join as a customer, but you don't have to. But you can certainly email me if you need to delete an appointment. Okay, so that's how you book me with some help time. Let's come back to week 0. There's also e-tutoring, it's called tutoring.com. They're available, but that's not me. That's some tutor. I've heard they do a nice job. I've also heard they try to make it too complicated. So, if I'm not available, try it, check them out. I'm not going to have this water cooler discussion forum, just so that you don't see that on the new course. I didn't find that to be useful, and nobody else did. They didn't use it. It just gave me one more thing to look at. So then what are you going to do? Let's come back to the modules, and then what I'll do is each week I'll have an overview, and I'll list what you need to do, whether it's a quiz or not, and what you should be reading and watching in the textbook. And here's some practice you can do out of the textbook, because ungraded. You want to do it though. I mean, even though I don't collect it and grade it, this will help you along. It'll make the online homework go faster. Then there's going to be some Myopenmath exercises sets below. You'll find it. Then you got to make 2 discussion posts each week. The first one has to happen before Saturday. Make sure you do it. It's midnight Saturday night. It cuts off and you lose those 5 points. Okay. So let me come back to the modules here. And then, what you're going to see is, so here's the Myopenmath assignments. Well, I have these learning targets videos. I've been doing this. So I better show you this. So here's what you're going to learn in section 1.1. Here are some videos for it. This is another link. This is another link for some video that I made. And here's learning targets for number 2. We do quite a bit the first couple of weeks because a lot of it's review, so I don't mind rushing right through it. And so this is some other video that you want to do. The Myopenmath exercises have videos. Whether or not you watch this is up to you. If something's giving you a hard time, go watch them. This average rate of change probably give you a hard time that first week. It tends to. Okay. All right. So that's that. And then let's come back to my modules. And then there's the Myopenmath exercises, and these open up out at Myopenmath. This will probably be locked. I don't know. I know it's past the due date. And what I do with these online exercises is you try all the questions. You're at a 70. I'll write it as full credit, because what happens often is you have a right answer. It's just not recognizing what you're putting in. And feel free to post help in the discussion forums. I would love to see what you've tried. I mean, if you say, I need help with this question, well, what good is that? Show us some work, what you tried. Okay. You can also email me. If it's a quiz or an exam, please email me. Don't put those in the forum. All righty. I guess that's about it. And then the discussion forums always. This is my teacher review modules. Then you just got a couple of discussion forums. I have it broken out. This is the due by Saturday. This is the due by Monday night at midnight. Okay. And you just reply to, you can show your work. I've got other information in other places on how to get your work online. Okay, and that's it. And then the next week will open up on Saturday before it starts, and you can keep rolling, because you see Like I don't have week 11. I have week 11 locked up right now. That'll open up on Saturday. Right now it's what, Thursday the 7th. That'll unlock on Saturday the 9th, even though the week doesn't start until what is it? It's going to be Tuesday the 12th, so November 12th. Okay, so that's what happens. So I encourage you not to procrastinate. I encourage you to work early in the week. Don't wait till the end of the week. Deadlines don't help anybody learn. All right, this is a long enough video. Give me a yell if you need some help.